Hi, I'm Lee and welcome to another edition of Sales Engineers and Their Classic Cars. Before we get started, I just want to read the Pennsylvania state definition of a classic car. A car which is 15 years old that is either in original or restored condition. Hence, our car for this week.
Welcome to Sales Engineers and Their Classic Cars with Lee and Oskar Berk.
This time, we'll be featuring my 2003 Saturn L200. I know what you're thinking, but during COVID, you got to work with what you have. And today, my guest will be Oskar. He's already in the car, so let's get going. So back in 2003, I needed a new car. And this car seemed to have all the features I wanted. And it was very affordable, so that's why I chose this car. And plus, I had a stick shift. And I really like driving a stick shift. And so many other cars out in the street look kind of boxy.
If it didn't have so much style, it'd be just like any other mid-size car.
So back when I started with Comcast, I was the product manager for something we call Business Internet. And Business Internet, of course, is that cable internet product that businesses generally use either for the office or for people who telework from home. And it comes in a variety of speeds. It is asymmetrical, which means it's faster downstream than upstream. But a recent statistic I read that showed that most businesses actually use 14 times more downstream than upstream unless they're hosting something on site. So that's why that's good. Yes, we do offer static IP. There are customers who are hosting something, whether it be a VPN server or a server for like an email server or web server. People who still do that, who don't have it in the cloud, need that static IP. And people can either buy 1, 5, or 13 static IPs. And if you get static IP, you get like a gazillion IPv6s. And while people aren't using IPv6 a lot now, I know in the future they will. They get a block of private IP addresses because we don't include a cable modem. We actually include a cable router. And the cable router actually has really almost as many IP addresses as you want because they're private IPs. It has wireless built into it. It has network address translation to be able to support a whole host of clients on that device. That's right. Well, yeah, the wireless is just a single wireless access point. But for someone who wants more than one access point, or is in a business like a restaurant, need more than one access point, we have a product called Connection Pro. And what Connection Pro is it provides additional access points that can be either part of the private land and can create a separate public Wi-Fi network for the customers of your customers or customers who come into the business. Well, we do offer security. The router does have a very basic firewall built into it, but we have this new product called Security Edge, and people really love it because it's a cloud-based firewall. Well, yes, true. A lot of businesses do need 100% uptime, especially if we're talking about like a restaurant or someone who uses a credit card. So we have this product that's called Connection Pro. And what Connection Pro is it is an LTE backup. And the really thing that's cool about this is it's a flat rate price. And if your power goes out, we include an 8-hour battery with Connection Pro, so that your business can stay up during a power outage. And if there is actually a physical cable break of some sort, it will stay using LTE as long as it needs to. You're right, we don't have a service level agreement or SLA with this product, but we do have an internal service level objective associated with this product. So if there is a problem, it is our goal to get it addressed within 4 hours or the next business day. Oskar, I want to thank you for coming along today. and doing this video. Because of COVID, you're one of the few people, or in this case doggies, who can come along with me to do one of these videos. So this has been Sales Engineers and Their Classic Cars. Till next time, bye.
Good boy.